What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Will back with another video, and today, we're going to get into another interesting video topic. Now, today, I present the hypothesis and present to you guys the question. Do you guys, and do I, believe that the Cleveland Browns, yes, the Cleveland Browns that had a bottom three rushing defense, a whole bunch of broken plays, just a abysmal interior defensive line last year. One of the, probably a bottom five defense last year. Could they be, and are they, the best defense in the National Football League? That's the question I want to talk about, and that's what I want to bring up. This team has played three totally different offenses. They've given up one touchdown on a broken play. They've played a wide receiver heavy offense. Joe Burrow, throw the deep ball, throw 50-50s. You got Joe Mixon, likes to catch the ball out the backfield. They done play the Pittsburgh Steelers, more of a muggy type of team. Likes to run, get play action, kind of do the stuff the Browns used to like to do, you know? Pittsburgh likes to keep it close, control the clock. And they played the Tennessee Titans. A team led by a heavily used running back in Derrick Henry. They're running first, passing second. They got a number one in DeAndre Hopkins. They got a good D-line, and they like to run the football. You done played a team that likes to essentially pass only, a team that only likes to run, and a team that likes to run and throw that play action. So that's going to test your discipline. And they've held those teams a combined to 19% on third down conversions. They've played on the road. They've played at home. They've played in good weather. They've played in bad weather. They've gave up one touchdown all year. Not to mention, they have one of, if not the best, defensive edge in football right now. You can make your argument for like a TJ Watt, a Micah. I don't think Nick Bosa's in that conversation, but that's my personal opinion. I know somebody's probably gonna fall out of their car listening to this from me saying this, but I don't think Nick Bosa's in that conversation. I'm pretty sure it's, in my opinion, Myles Garrett, Micah, TJ Watt, Bosa. That's my list. And then I highlight Chris Jones 5. That's my list personally. Now, you got that type of player on your defense. What's around it? And keep in mind, the Jim Schwartz should get a head coaching job right now. This is the same damn near the same unit with just a little bit of upgrades at the D-line position and at the safety position. This is majority the same unit, bro. Of course, you got a better defensive line. Maybe the defensive line was the only issue to this team, but they're playing a lot more enthusiastic. The guys had a huge concern, and everybody had a big concern about our linebacker core, about the Browns linebacker core, excuse me. But Grant Delpit is essentially another linebacker. When you got Grant Delpit playing like a top 5 safety, JOK playing like an all-pro linebacker, and Myles Garrett looking like the defensive player of the year, not to mention you got a shutdown corner on Denzel Ward playing at a Pro Bowl level, and you got Mark Emerson over there as a big body, big corner shutdown row, playing as a Pro Bowl level. Didn't even bring up Greg Newsome yet at nickel. Nasty in the run game. People are not giving Greg Newsome a lot of credit for his run defense. And he's really good. You seen Cal Mitchell got exposed a little bit against the Titans. Greg Newsome covers and solid a lot of stuff up. He's like a very versatile player because you could throw Greg on Jamar Chase. And then you could throw him in the inside to guard like a Cooper Kupp. Now, I'm not saying he could lock those guys down or anything like that. But I trust Greg Newsome on Jamar Chase. I trust Greg Newsome on Cooper Kupp. That's a good thing of having a guy. No matter where a wide receiver want to run, this was what nasty's about this Cleveland Browns team. You got guys like Jamar Chase, DeAndre Hopkins. These are guys that put fear in defensive coordinators, fear in corners, fear, scared to check them. They're that good. They're that much of a defensive task to worry about. You know what the Cleveland Browns do? They say, I'll leave him one-on-one. We got Martin over there. He's good. Oh, this Ward. Oh, he's good. Leave him one-on-one. Oh, he's running to the nickel. Greg got him. Leave him one-on-one. No safety help. Leave him one-on-one. Juan Thornhill back there somewhere. Juan, pick somebody. Leave that one-on-one. Let my corner work. And when your corners is that good and they're holding up, here comes Myles Garrett. Here comes the Darius Smith. Here comes Shelby Harris. Here comes Dalvin Thomason. Here comes Maurice Hurst. Here they come. You can only block that line for a certain amount of time. And if your corners is locking stuff up, seat belting people for a good amount of time to allow that defensive pressure to get home, now the pass is under pressure. Now, you're under fire trying to throw the football. Now the football can get tipped. Now the football is short. Now they got to just throw it out of bounds because Myles Garrett is hanging off their leg and the corner looks like he's all over their receiver. Now, it looked like Martin Emerson ran that route for the wide receiver. Let me throw this out of bounds. He set a screen. Boom, screen. JOK's blowing that up. Denzel Ward's tackling that. Juan Thornhill, Grant Delpit, down there crashing, tackling. Never knew these guys was this good at tackling. I will tell you that. But when you look across it, when you got JOK playing the way he's playing, you got Juan Thornhill back there, and you could just pretty much essentially put Grant Delpit as a linebacker and have two pretty much all-pro linebackers with a good safety back there, two corners out there, and rush your edge rushers. That's freaking nasty. It's nothing you can do about that. It's nothing you can do about Grant Delpit, JOK, Myles Garrett, Darius Smith, Shelby Harris, and Dalvin Thompson in a run game. Not to mention Greg Newsome. It's very hard for you to run on that unit. And then when you switch it up to the cover unit and you got Martin Emerson, Denzel Ward, Greg Newsome, Juan Thornhill, it's very hard to get open on that unit. Consistently, you might beat them a play. DeAndre Hopkins beat Martin Emerson for like one play. First time seeing Martin Emerson get beat in 3 games. 3 games. He's not getting enough national attention. This is a very aggressive, disciplined unit, and I would have never expected this to be about. Now, let's compare them to some of the other defenses. Now, the 49ers gave up to some points to some Daniel Jones. The Cowboys just lost to the Cardinals. I think it's safe to say that they're not in that top 3. Well, they might be top 3, but they're not top 2. It's either the Niners or the Browns. Of course, the Browns gave up 1 touchdown to the Steelers. And then the Niners, they had a close game with the Giants. But I feel like those are the 2 best defenses in football. I firmly believe, that the Cleveland Browns has the best defense in the entire AFC by a significant margin. I think Pittsburgh is up there in the AFC, the Jets. Who else? The Ravens. But I think it's a large gap between the Browns and those other teams. I think you could get off on Pittsburgh, honestly. I think you can get off on Pittsburgh. I just think they've played nothing but poor quarterback play, but when they played a good quarterback, the Niners put 30 on them. When they played a decent quarterback, the Niners put 30 on them. That's the Niners, Browns got to live up to that. The Browns, Niners, Dolphins, Cowboys look like some superb high-tier Super Bowl caliber teams right now. So we'll see how this year shapes out. We'll see if this team can stay consistent. They got Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, he's probably going to run the football a lot on them because they're a little bit aggressive. But they got Lamar Jackson. So I want to see how they play that going into this bye week. But these next 2 games is a measuring stick for this defense. And we shall see how they respond and react to it. And if their offense limits the turnovers, they might be a really dangerous unit. If their offense could just continue to improve, they had a good game against Tennessee and limits their turnovers, they could be a dangerous unit. So, because the touchdown they did give up was off a fumble, and they fumbled again. The Browns fumbled again against the Titans, and they gave up 3 points. So that's 10 points right there, alone. So, but it's your boy Will, man. You guys comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel about my opinion and my take on this. Let me know if y'all disagree or agree. And I'm out. We got film breakdowns coming this week for the first time. If y'all got any questions, ask them down below. I'll answer them in the video. And that's pretty much it. Roll to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Hit that sub button, hit that like button, comment dogs on any video. Make sure you follow me on my socials to enter the giveaway. When I hit 1,000, I'm gonna buy a Browns ticket for one of y'all. I go to damn near every Browns game anyway now, so y'all can always come with me. But I'm out. Peace. Y'all enjoy your day.